Hello guys, how are you doing? I'm just gonna share a little story with you today. You got a little bit, 10 stories, 10 minutes of story time, which is gonna be a new series. This is the first episode, so welcome, grab some popcorn, and let's get rolling. So basically, this story starts off at Violet's birthday party. And so, I'm over there, I'm having fun. We're probably inside for watching YouTube videos, just bored for, the first hour, maybe half hour. And then we go outside to see if my old friend Blake wanted to come outside. And no one answers. So we go back inside, we just wait. I think we actually started drawing, because we both kind of like art. So... we go back outside because we're just gonna, I forget what we were gonna do. We're gonna do the Kool-Aid challenge, which sucked. We actually did it. And then we see Blake, the old friend, Jacob, another person that I knew from my old school, and one kid that I did not know at all. They introduced me to him. His name was Brandon. And yeah. So basically, I'm trying to make this story like 10 minutes because I'm doing the commentary, the commentary, or however you pronounce it after. So I'm trying to, so this is my first episode. So if there's a lot of this, But yeah, so basically, where were we? Yeah, so they stroll by on their scooters because they're the cool kids, and So yeah, they stroll by and we see him, and Brandon, probably the main character in this series. I didn't announce the name. The name is the Brandon story. Sorry, I'm not good at this. Okay, so yeah, so they introduced me. I know I'm repeating here, but I kind of went off on a little branch there. But yeah, so Jacob, he had this one of those stroller chairs that you could, they had one of those spinny chairs which you could push people on. So we would push each other down the hill. That was really fun. And then we decided to play a game of tag. And this is where things start to go downhill. At first it was fine, we're having fun, and then Brandon, he starts picking on us a little bit. He, calling us slowpokes. I mean, it's not bad. It's like a friendly thing now. And then it starts getting worse and worse and worse. And, I was fed up with it. So I told him, hey, if you're going to keep doing this, you're going to get hurt. And guess what he kept doing? And if I were him, I would never do this. And I'm not trying to brag about this. I'm not trying to say, like, oh, yeah, I'm the coolest kid. I'm being rough. I'm not trying to say that. I'm a nerdy kid who sits inside all day playing video games and making YouTube videos. But yeah, I'm sorry about whispering back then. But yeah, so he went on with it. He kept on, making fun of us, and I was fed up with it. So I just walked over to him. I gave him that stare so that he knew what was happening. He ran over to a little truck. I think it was Jacob's parents. And I grabbed him by the wrist, pull him over to some grass, put him down on his knees, push his back down right onto the ground. He started crying, right? He started crying, and so he walks over to the truck, cries for about 30 seconds, and comes back, and he's got one of those, if you see have you ever seen the baby with the sand in his hand, that meme, he's just he had that face on him. And so he just walks over to me, and he was in a karate stance. He was like, "Wah!" And all of the kids were like, "Oh God, watch out, Jackson! He's like a black belt in karate. Oh, watch out!" And I'm sorry, why did I make them sound like they're from California? What? They're not bros. What am I thinking? But yeah. So he puts his hand on my chest, which is not how you punch someone. just correcting you if you do that. And he punches me in the forehead. And I just sit there, I'm just like, meh. And it felt like a soft potato being tossed on your forehead. An old mushy potato just tossed on your head. And he was still hurt, so he ran over to a chair. Well, after that, I kicked him a few times, and then he ran over to a chair, and he just sat there the rest of the day, holding his finger, because I guess that's what I heard. And, so we started going on with the day. We forgot about it in about like 15 minutes. Violet was still a little like, nah, not at my birthday. Or, she was a little, annoyed with it, but I think she was also a little happy at the same time because she hates Brandon. But yeah, so that happened, and every time that I would walk up to him, even if I would like try to apologize, dude, I'm sorry. I mean, I would still stick true to my word. He really shouldn't have done that. And so, every time that I walked up to him, he just said, stay the hell away from me. Like he's all cool and stuff, which he's not, says the nerd who sits inside all day. But yeah, so that happened, and then we went on with the day, and I think it was, Violet's friend came over. She was a little late, and she got a pixie stick, so I just chucked him at his head, and he was like, no, I didn't actually throw it at him. I handed him one, and I was like, just take it. And then he was happy again. I just want to add on this, because, and I know I might sound like a grandma, or, an elderly person, just to be polite, by saying this, but the only reason I'm saying this is because none of this would have happened if kids didn't do this. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that kids today, and I know I'm still a kid, I'm only 9 years old, but kids today, they just think with their mind open. I mean, they'll just say whatever's in their mind, It's just plain annoying. I mean, I know this is just all kids, and I know probably most of you know this, but some of you, I'm sure, at least one of you watching this video, sorry, I have the hiccups, at least one of you watching this video hasn't thought of this. They just think with their mind open. Say whatever they want to. It's stupid. And if none of this happened, nothing, he just had to, make things worse. He had to make the situation worse. And it's just stupid. Like, a few days ago, a kid, he just went up to me. And because, I have long hair, if you've seen any of my streams, you know that I do. And he says, are you a boy or a girl? And it's just like, kid, that's not funny. It's not like it's making me feel bad, it's just plain annoying, like I said. And I don't know, if you're one of the younger ones and you're like that, don't do that, please. That's just the message of the day. And no, I'm not trying to be like one of those people who uploads posts on Facebook and it's like words on a chalkboard. It's like, follow your dreams or they'll slip away, with a hand pointing to it. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just saying, use common sense. I mean, and you don't have to be offensive like that. Just defend yourself. That's probably the most important thing to do. Only make fun of someone if they start making fun of you. And I know all the teachers at school may be like, just come to a teacher. Just don't listen to them. That's the wrong thing to do. How is that going to help at all, And, yeah. And I know even the nicest teacher will say, because I know even my teacher that I had this past year was nice, and she said it. So like the video if you like it, subscribe for more content, and comment below if you have any comments. It could even be drink bleach and die. I will see you next time.